Love had a weird game one. 17 rebounds was awesome. 3 threes was cool. But he had no made field goals inside the three-point line, took only 8 shots overall, and scored only 9 points, and his team got stomped by 18. So that's not what's up from the Cleveland perspective. And Love, of course, a part of the starters not named LeBron, who had 24. The other starters had 25, 10 of 30 from the floor, did not make a free throw, and Jeff Green was 0 for 7 from the field. And now we go back to Cleveland and we say hello to Chris Webber, who will be on the call tonight with Marv Albert. And C. Webb, do you anticipate, some significant competitive greatness from LeBron James tonight? Do you see like a massive Wilt Chamberlain type of line from LeBron tonight?
You know what? LeBron has never been down 1-0 before in the first round. And, I expect him to come out and play some of the best LeBron ball we've seen. And that's why, as a fan, selfishly, I think that fans should enjoy seeing LeBron in this position because he's just going to come out and be that much better. Now, as T. Allen in that studio, which you guys can tell you, is that what does that mean anymore if the rest of your guys can't step up? And so whereas I'm a basketball player and I really don't root for LeBron or for the Pacers, I see this series being in the Pacers' favor right now, and I'm interested to see not how LeBron comes back with crazy numbers. I'm interested to see who's going to be his number 2, his number 3, who's going to get out there and fight somebody on the floor for a rebound, who's going to trap in the pick and roll, because he could have 18 triple-doubles, and it doesn't matter if you don't play defense on the pick and roll. So I think right now this is about more than LeBron. This is about his teammates. He's had over 20 teammates this year, 2 massive trades, and can they find a way to get on the same page?
Well, what's up, brother?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
My man, we know what to expect from LeBron. We've seen it before. But talk to me about the body language of those other guys. After having a bad game, you either get in early, you get up some shots, or their guys are changing up their routine. Tell me what you've seen so far from the rest of this unit.
Well, really being around the arena is just kind of quiet, and you want guys to be kind of ticked off and mad that they lost that first game. So as far as the body language and things, everything seems to look good, but let's just go back to the games they've had this season, the blowout losses that they've had this season. They've been 29th in the NBA and defensively for a better part of the year. And as we all know, we tried to turn that switch on. TA, you're a champion. You've won different places. If you don't have that mentality all year, I don't see how you could turn it on. And so for me, I'm looking at that body language, but I'm also looking at, can you just turn it on when this has been going on all year? What are you guys going to do on the defensive end? So that's really what I'm interested about.
C. Webb, LeBron talked a little bit about the fact that the injuries and the big trade made it very difficult for them to get on the same page, and it really put them behind the 8 ball. What have you heard T. Lue is looking to do to maybe change the rotations and help everybody get a little bit more comfortable?
Well, I do believe that there may be some change in the rotation. Not sure yet. But I think what you have to do to be comfortable, the last starting lineup that he had in Game 1 only played together 5 minutes during the regular season. 5 minutes. And you want to go beat a team like Indiana that really hasn't even experienced injury this year. And so, your guess is as good as mine. What I would think they should do is speed up the pace. Even though they're not the fastest team, do not allow that great defense or the good defense of Indiana to get set up. And then again, I also think the pick and roll defense. And so I think you're going to see Coach Lue look for different lineups tonight so that they can either switch or stunt the pick and roll hard. But I'm with you. They're going to have to go deep into their lineup, and only Coach Lue really knows which lineup is going to work. But I would say it has to start with defensive intensity and speeding the pace up offensively. And then who is going to be that second guy to step up and help LeBron in this game offensively?
C. Webb, this your boy TA, man. Nothing much. I was looking at the stat line, looking at Kevin Love, man. Saw that he had a great rebound tonight, but understanding that he's an all-star, can we look forward to him being aggressive this game 2, considering he only shot 8 shots?
Yeah, I don't understand him only shooting 8 shots. And one of the things I looked at when I watched tape today, he had 17 rebounds, but he had 15 in the third quarter. And so that fourth quarter where you need 4 or 5, so I think everybody on this team can step up and play better. Seems like Love has always been the scapegoat or the guy you can say hasn't done enough. But I think in a game like today, he really has to be that guy. And if he's not the second guy, or if he doesn't have a game that's productive offensively, I don't know where they can go to. If he does start, if he takes Turner out and he spreads the floor, who are you going to have in there rebounding? Who are you going to have in there help enforcing in that paint? And so I'm with you, Tony. I think that it is on Love tonight to have a big game. If Bron has a triple-double and does all these crazy things and Love is not there with him, I don't know if it matters tonight.
C-Webb, I know you love calling games. Keep doing a great, great job. Enjoy the call tonight with Marv Albert. We will be watching, C-Webb.
That's why the pressure's on. Y'all got me sweating already, man. Greats in the studio. Thank you, guys.
I love
man.
it,
Hopefully we got some good games, baby.
All right, man. Take it easy. It shall be competitive tonight at the Q, because look at this. In 5 meetings this year, the Pacers are 4-1 against the Cavs, shooting nearly 45% on threes. And there's a vast difference in defensive rating, where the Cavs have ranked near the bottom of the league all season long. And Griff, those numbers are brutal for Cleveland. And we're talking about an Indiana team that before the season, people are like, maybe a playoff team, maybe not. And they've virtually dominated the team that's been dominating the East in recent years.
Part of the reason I think those numbers are as profound as they are is because Indiana wasn't somebody that Cleveland came into the season believing was a real threat. I think they went into those first couple games not really being aware of how good this team was. And when they weren't locked in and believing in one another, Indiana was really able to jump on them and take advantage of it. And I think they did the exact same thing in game one. Being around that Cleveland situation for as long as I was, I hesitate to say anything's a must-win game that's not actually an elimination game, because LeBron has such an amazing ability to galvanize everybody at the right time. But this group with 3 guys that they're relying on in Hood, Clarkson, and Nance, not having been in the playoffs, falling behind 2-0 at home would be really detrimental to them ever finding a rhythm. So I think this is a really significant game for them. And to the points that Tony and C-Webb made, Kevin Love's a big part of getting that rolling.
It's funny, fellas, I want to, Tony, you said we're going to keep it real here. I feel like we're just sugarcoating this thing. We're talking about post-ups from Kevin Love. We're talking about the defense getting better. It's a mentality. There's no shortcut to success. There's no shortcut to championships. They got to come in and play hard. They got to be tough. And tough doesn't mean laying a guy out. Tough means making the little plays, diving on a loose ball, running the floor in transition, setting a good screen for your teammate, doing the little things, and then your offense gets going. Kevin Love starts feeling better on the block, starts knocking down some threes. LeBron James is in the lane doing what he's done all season long, but they have to be tougher. There's no 20-point play that T. Lue is going to draw up or play that he has in his bag.
I mean, so you're going to need ferocity from Cleveland tonight. That's what I hear Ryan Holland saying. That's what I hear TA and Griff saying as well. And we take you to a break right now on Game Time. And right around the corner, we got hoops. We're talking Victor Oladipo on the other side. You will hear from him following a game to remember.